got a good number of forces marching up there. Stopped. We're about to make friends. You've been completely off. Lucky you're not drawing much in the way of supply. Problem. But they are pushing out of Granada now. March you along to along to follow. Off. Running. And this task. I'll just disband them both. I did. Alright, that's fine. Transport. Alright, we should be able to get a good number of assault on that unit. 100 assault knight. The only ones I don't want are these. Okay. Reactor. Might want that one. What are we going to do in Africa? Yeah, we'll take this. Execute the load. Just running them up to Malaga. Right, the one thing I did do is try and get those ships. Those ships are go around target. Well, have you put? Yeah, just to give those ships protection. Off. A little bit worried that cruise. Not been able to kill him yet. Still trying. Always trying. Oh, look, we're an actual bomber now. Do they just become level bombers when I trick that? Transports. Yeah. Pop these in. They change. Got no airfield on the base. Can't build an airfield apparently. No space for one. Cordoba's got an airfield. This is expanding. Let's try taking one of you. Transfer to base. Up there. Got no aviation support, but that goes. There. Oh, my movement got cancelled. That's very annoying. Oh, let's. now to and to here, start taking these spaces. You're going to wander down these spaces. I always feel like when I start a game, like my first, like I say, my first turn takes more head. A day or so to think about it. So I told you that's it. You're pinning those down nice. Right. How are we looking at today? Dropped Morel's in the toilet for some increasing though. It's just that thing. He's flashing on my those pop-ups. That's the movement ball. At destination, we're going back in. All to follow. Deliberate attack. Order is combat order. Cancel you. That's up. Let's make sure you are marching closer. We're going to shock attack your way through that. On mark. Right. That's good sound. Now you gentle. Lots of time. None of these bases are worth it, actually. Oh, it's got a good airfield. Why? Mainly my armored unit backed up by a bunch of people. You're hounding them. You're on a long march. Hasn't cancelled my orders. Finished it. 1,800 march. I think you just got. Alright, cancel movement. That done base screen. Under fortifications, I need to hold it up here. Be using a reserve when I know they're going to win. I should actually just set all to follow, and I'm going to put this guy here. Match combat orders. I'm going to change his combat order. Reserve. There's also a cautious attack, but when am I ever going to click that button? I don't know why they put useless buttons. Likewise, we'll put you into reserve. The idea being if they retreat, they should follow. . Here's a little bit more stalemate. Marchy, marchy. I'm definitely going to... don't want to march them. That will look... nowhere around here that desperately. Mildly annoying that they can march you. March to the enemy. That's a river. You're doing that to avoid the river assault. That's fine. Yeah, you'll need that force. You're doing your best to clear them. River. Let's take you down to there to try and clear the rail line. Not that I've got anything up the north to... follow. Right. The rest of this is kind of holding place, isn't it? Attack. But 50-50. Let's see what that does. Down here we got some Italian fighters. Got on cap. I think they're in a bad place. Got a decent air. Got Italian armor unit. That will make a difference. I mean, that rail line stops there. I can't strategy them. Burn some supplies. Right, down in the centre. Helpful test, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, it's finally time for a turn. Turn, turn, turn. Near the end of August. Lots of bombing runs going. Not much to report on. Definitely got more planes in that area. And that's what ours are going out. Going out to make friends. Boom. Just not much happening. There's wildebeest really start attacking my ships. Alright, shock attack. Oof, that didn't go well. This one here went a lot better. That's nothing. Yeah, went okay. We're breaking through apparently. Therefore, we've got heavy forts, so. Well, that worked, didn't it? Oh, finally, surrendering. That's good. That's a heavy load of casualties for them. Okay, so you can get them to break like that. You just have to have somebody waiting for them. Oh yes. And here we go, break through. More retreats. Bit more casualties. That 3k is big damn good base. Yeah. Yeah. Bender cat loses 66 casualty. Base taken. Yeah. Defended base. Oh, that's all the way over here. Yeah. I was looking on this side of the screen like most of them are on the side. Yeah, that's not going to do much. Bounce there. Doing casualties, but not enough to win. And they take that base there. Okay, I've already got the guy backtracking to get them. Casualties. Casualties. Yeah. That's not great. They're winning that one as well, aren't they? This is something like that central area. Oh, we bounced an assault there. Neither of us are making good ground there. We attacked here. Got some good casualties. They got bounced there. Nothing. Ooh. No, we sank another. Well, we sank it. A single shell hit. That's a nice shot. Alright. It's still loading true. We need to keep our protectors upwards. That was a good turn. Yeah, we're doing well on the sea. Okay. So we lost that base. Not too bad. I've got these guys marching over to stop that being a problem. You're playing whack-a-mole around there. This force is heading towards Granada. We're not marching at the moment. Granada's not actually worth that much. Still going to send troops in. Because it's a major city. Marching. We're going to clear this guy out. Because you're one of the few professional army units still left around. Ah, yes, I'm marching. This is a reinforcement to properly break this area. You've dealt with here. March up to there. This is all stalemated. And you to that. You two are getting rid of this guy here. Just threatening to put all my supply lines. All right. Ciao. Right here. Going to continue moving towards Barcelona. And Heading down to there. That doesn't make sense, does it? March to there. Get you there. The armor's already got its order. Please continue down to that. Already got marching order. May need to divert you south. You two. Yeah. Not liking the. I need some more troops in this wedge down here. So having wiped this guy out. All to follow. All to its up mode. Yeah, we can give more troop support for that section. Kind of need you to get rid of those guys there. Cancel movement. The base secure. Why are you not winning? I don't know why they're having such trouble there. You've seen this big scorched earth button at the top. It's like, no, no, we're not that bad. You're trying to defeat that guy. Let's go in for an attack here. They're obviously not coming at me. That's one of these marine detachments out. Bulk value 12. Yeah. You step into there. Help defend that. You're marching out. Marching out. Armor. Made some good old movement actually. Yeah, should have recognized force moving fast. Should have realized that. Right, I was going to check. Yeah, wasn't I? No, these guys are still only considered transports, even with ground attack. Transfer to ship. No. But you are air transport. Good air groups. I have to do it this way. Get the level bombers, get the fighters. Let's take the other German plane. That. And we'll sail you up. Sevilla. Cordoba's got the airfield, hasn't it? Yeah. Go to Cordova, unload there. Nope, I crashed it. I didn't save either. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? Damnation. Alright, so I ordered you guys. Oh, I didn't change. Well, that's some spoil, isn't it? That's why I could see the combat thinking. Well, I'm going to carry on as if I didn't see that. How are you guys in as well? I should try and get that. Why didn't I save? Jamoron. Right. Where else was it? Going to there. That did that. There. Got your attack order. Still going to clear that guy. Down south. Big thing I need to redo. Loading. Then into map. Landing boats there. Roll on target to cover that. Marching mark. Down to that. Rumble. A51 are trying to move them into that. People want to defend. Maybe that'll get them to. I haven't taken that base yet. And all this. Very annoyed with myself. So yeah, another thing to add to the crash list. Don't try and change an order of the click off somewhere else. Oh, going blue does. I need to look that up. Right, up here we found that armored unit. That up. Yeah. Those guys. We're going to move counter attack with this guy. Just going to check them. Better get my kill again. Very grumpy if I don't get... Deliver attack, full follow, full order. One of you I'm setting to... You engaged a fight there. We get engaged right there. I'm going to put one of the cavalry to reserve. That does. Then take 2. Will be a completely random different result now. Right, lots of fighting planes going out and doing now. Yeah. Alright. Just taking that base. Nothing there. Ooh, it's 500 casualties though. That's a good day. Plus 226. Did even better this time. 1,400 destroyed. I wonder if that's because I put the guy in reserve this time. When they marched in, the reserve guy may have... Like, they covered the retreat, just surrendered, captured, surrendered, captured, surrender, surrenders. It was just better report this time. And back. Yeah, that's a big unit destroyed there. But we're winning here. We just need a bit more firepower to... These guys smash through. Yeah. 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 Liking all the Spaniards. Alright. We move forward here to engage these guys. We're doing a decent amount of firepower. We got bounced. No, that's nothing. Evens. And we get retreated here, but minimal losses. That's fine. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah, we know about these. Yep. Ooh, we get there. Fought off an attack there. Evens. Do well there. Break those guys as well. And then we don't get the hit. Right. We learned from our mistakes. Still loading. You can now load. And you can crash. I found a bug. It's a repeatable bug. I'm going to make a secondary save. I can send that one off. All right. So we can't load our aircraft. Sad time. Can't use them where they are because, well, there's no airfield. You gentlemen can wander off in that direction. You can go support them. Down here, we're going to continue. Deliver attack. Follow. Combat orders. This is a army leading a load of random stuff like AA units. Going to combine that. We're going to send you down to right here. You're only 11 salt by I don't moving you. Zaragoza is worth 10,000 points. I'd rather have troops defending it. You're going to start sending some troops down this way. Build up something of a hammer. We're getting ready to march back into Madrid. Sent all the railway guys ahead, did you? Good for you. This is basically the fighter logistics. Make sure you are. These guys are out of supply, so they're going to have to keep raiding. I guess you guys to reserve. This is a massive force. I think it. You need some more. Like let's pop you into. You're marching. Unlock. You're going to get that guy off my back. No. They're still marching. They're holding. And open that rail line. That's everything up. Try and clear those guys. Try to clear those guys. Don't much reinforcements we've got. my turn 2. After 40 minutes. Am I going to get my No, didn't get my hit this time. Golden kill for me. Game. Oh, actual air combat. Going for the deck. They damaged one, but yeah. He's got to be out there. Doesn't look like my cruisers are having a look, but they're mainly here to protect against enemy cruiser. For a big fight here. Causing due to damage. Actual air fight. Not sure who's going to win it. 4 and 4 damaged. Yeah. They might crash on the way home, but you know. You never know. Hit anything. The Republicans definitely have more planes. Here, Germany can have some more planes. How long did it take to their Robert Condor Legion anyway? There we go. Take a base. Ooh, that's some good casualties there. Yeah, but even not bad. Alright, that got repulsed. That one did well. That's us returning to Madrid. Right. And put someone on reserve. These guys have just come in and have just butchered a bunch of civilians. Oh, come on, guys. Why are you doing this to me? Hey, why are you doing this to me? And pang. Pang. Not bad. Go a base. Go a base. Ooh, we finally cleared those guys. Ah, yes. Our advance is unstoppable. Yep. A bunch of undefended bases being taken. And they take that one. And that one, because they took a lot of losses but caused us a retreat here. Actually did quite well there. I need some more troops towards Cordoba. Yeah, but there's a big force next to you. You basically just flee. Ouch. Well, that one actually hurt. Yeah, rendered. Nothingnesses. Yeah. That was just going on. These are mostly nothing. Undefended base. I think like an even number of bases to switch places then. We save. No, we don't. We hit the wrong flipping button. Oh man, I hate myself at the moment. Why is it not turned saves? Right. Oh, so frustrated. So frustrated. Everyone's kind of already on the right orders. At myself. You're about to watch War Crimes. You guys can actually try deliberate attacks. You've built quite a bit. Okay. That's most of the important ones done. Dumbass. Absolute dumbass. Ooh, that's a big old fight. That's my Heinkels, isn't it? Yeah. Bunch of damaged planes, but not much. I will get out of August. Ooh, that's a big one. That's probably my troops heading towards Malaga. Oh, that's it. I didn't look away, wasn't it? Frustration rising at the moment. Feature request. Goddamn autosave. Gotta be start doing it. Everyone. Take that. Use good damage there. Evens there. Yeah, we're doing well here. Another civilian charge. Base. That's where we do huge amounts of civilian casualty. Alright. Finally clear them out. We know most of this. Base. Base. Cruiser base. Yeah. Yeah, do one there. There's one there. Big heavy casualties there. It's so back and forth, isn't it? A lot of these are just kind of, I don't have the troops to get us in every base and still attack. Right. Now we saved. You're going to move into. Come on. I want to get out of August. I'd like to be in August for like a year. Right, let's go some marching. Here we can send a few more for this attack. Well, I told all you gentlemen to march back. Well, I probably did, and then you probably correct. That's it. You. Down here, we take base, and we're going to march to Tarragona. And we're going to deliver a packet. Huge swathe of land we've not taken. Alright. And Operation War Crimes here. Got a way to go. Finally cleared these guys. On that. That going forward, that's much better for us. Got your orders. You're marching up to there. You're forwards. Guys are still loading. Oh, I've lost my green guys. Oh, they turned red. Red one here. Communist ships. Right, I want to sink the communist. Where are my cruisers? Alright. Gentlemen don't seem to have been doing much the last few days. Very upset with you. That bit. In the city. Yeah, still going for attack. You're going to hold that open. You're going to try and cut them lines here. Get built the Valdo. Up. Node. That'll make life a lot easier. You're going to go. You're going to come down. I want these supply lines old. But nothing worth taking. Make sure you join. No supplies up here, you gotta keep me. Basically just holding this back because that's more forces you. Let's try that. Will I actually make it September? Oh, my cruisers, I found something. Is it a fleet full of communists? Very much like to see a fleet full of communists. We shot a patrol boat. That was called Innocent Figaro or something like that. Oh, we sank and set them on fire. Obviously, for that guy. Oh, look, that's loaded with troops. That's cool. That's our first converted ship kill. Ooh, that's a kill there. Yeah, we destroyed an F4. Doo-doo-doo. Lots of random stuff happening today. He's burning still. Doing casualties. That guy can. That instant figure, I was very, very lucky. There we go, we finally sunk. Damaged. We're actually seeing some actual air combat going on though. Yeah. Ooh. At the enemy frigate. The cruiser, sorry. Frigates don't. They kind of gone out of favour at this point, haven't they? As a class. Lots of booming. Ah, there's a Libertad. Off the... I don't actually know where that was. Anyway, we're into fights. Doing quite well there. Eureba Spaniard through that place. It's amazing casualties of those. Wow. That's some heavy kills there. Base is down to 0. Down here, we're breaking through, going to casualty. Yeah, that was a good day in Madrid. Okay, take that. Take that one. Arriba Spaniering everywhere. Yep. They counter-attack and lose even more men. And we lose that base, which is a pain. I have to send someone in to get that. Oh, and they've lost that one. And those guys took heavy casualties. Oh, they surrendered. That's fine. Ooh. Oh no, they took out an artillery unit. That's expensive. Curse. Alright. Nothingness fights. What's going on in Madrid? September, we made it. Alright. We're marching to target zone. You guys are on the hill. You're marching in. How are you destroying the guy? And you're doing that bit. Move to the base of the defenders. Gonna move up this base. This is stalemating a little bit. You're gonna push in there. Already just ordered you. You're holding down near Madrid. You're still marching. Go next door and capture 5 for you. Rail line is, yeah. But actually, I want to march you guys south. Very close to getting this rail line up and running. You guys are going to make a little side to stop that guy from. Need to get that bit there. Finish you back in Sevilla or non-combat troops. Go take that one. Why are you not taking that one? You're going to come down here to deal with. Marching ready. Also a lot of troops around here. You're so low on supply. Got you into trouble. Yep. Also, I had loading troops to actually land. Where are you? You. You. Oh. Turn off the load supplies. There are no supplies to load. Give another go. Nope. Nope, did no one unload the air groups. I need to change my backgrounds. I've had the same ones for years. Play drop zone commander. Anyway, we're in a good place. Turn again. Push you up to. Well. Alright. The Madrid guys are still up and running. Let's stack them up to a shock attack. Going for glory. Here for the glory. It's just another cargo fleet. They disengaged the camp. Yeah. They're not doing very well against even these little junkers. As made my brain just realise every time you see like, oh, the Allies, the Germans, oh my lord. Passive task force. Hello lads. Shooting gallery, hopefully you got enough ammo. Yeah, every time you see the pictures like the Germans, it's always like modern equipment. Whereas yes, they would have sent absolutely nothing there. Alright, they're closing in. This guy's doing a very good job at screening. Now we sank the patrol boat. Maybe we'll get in. Yeah, now we're getting in. There's another patrol boat. Get the patrol boat, get amongst this lot. This has got to be a good chunk of their fleet. Yep, he's gone. That was a good hit. Then we got all these guys. They're quite happy just to have killed him. Come on. No, you cowards. I bet they used all their ammo on the patrol boats. I see those guys have made it to Malaga, that's the important part. That kind of thing. I've mostly got the troops out of North Africa now. Safely as well. Yeah, their cruiser definitely seems to disappear whenever our cruisers turned up. Right. And we go into here. Nice, 400 casualties inflicted. But I'm just here for Madrid. Another 300 there. Today's attack on Madrid is a lot less effective, apparently. We must have killed all the easy troops yesterday. Yep. Get them on the run. That evens. Not a great attack. He's taken. Yep. That's not bad. We destroyed an engineer depot to that. So now to read that, destroyed a unit. Yeah, we're not taking anything good here. Oh, for the base. That's good. That's cut some supplies. That rail line from Madrid's cut. But this one. Ooh. The Villa Franca just got annihilated apparently. Undefended base. About evens, but quite bloody fighting. We thwarted that assault. Undefended base taken. We took an undefended base there. Yeah, well. Can't have everything, can you? Oh, where are you guys heading? Orders. You did better with the deliberate attack. Going to reserve. Taking that. You're marching deliberate. Bushers should be on deliberate. The other guy sent off to clear out the little side bases. Yeah, I feel like their forces are slowly building up. You're right, move faster. Them. Move. Well. I'll move in. help. We're going back in. That's fine by me. Go around the sides. Doing these. Everyone run away from you. Alright, let's try and find those. He's basically at the point where he needs to just cure his supply line. With the help of this guy here. Unloaded a whole load of people. Gonna march up to not you. Not you. And we stripped the coastal battery off Africa. Fine. Malaga as well. But that's a good chunk of the troops that are free in Africa. Transported across, that's good. Strong in the south. Doing well in this part of the north. This part's holding. And the main push into Madrid. Yeah, I already checked you, but I feel like you're quite an important one. Have a go at clearing them out. A lot of artillery. I'm gonna go meet up with that infantry. Service of the artillery brigade. Medical squads, stuff like that. Have around. More of a force multiplier than anything. Push you. Turn. 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 Come on, where's my cruiser squadron? No, that's a single ship. Okay. Apparently that got a name captain on. 140 Celsius, so that's a little bit over the top. Okay, that's a big AP. What have you found? Quite a few ships here. Thing of note. They found those two. And we sank the patrol boat. Not the AP. Now they're going for the AP issue. A lot of landing craft. Yep. JJ's sister. You're not going to disengage like that, are you? Shoot the AP. Oh, okay. That guy exploded. Got annihilated as well. Is there any troops on there? Hi Jacob, the war is going slowly, as you get day by day. Pretty well, I think. I've got good amount of firepower going into Madrid. My cruisers are taking names. I don't have any aircraft really. But I've got all the troops out of Africa now. So I should be able to start pushing up from the south quite nicely. Yeah, I've got a cover force of 255 here. These guys are... Right, ground assaults. So we're doing good casualties there. Casualties there. Yep. Killing more, a lot more than we're taking, that's for certain. Madrid, only 194. We had a good 1,000 casualties a couple of days ago. We're breaking through though. We got a chance. Yeah, you're not good. You're doing well, considering that you're being attacking all that. Now we take that base and that base. Yeah, these guys. This is my failed landing in Almira. They're dealing with the troops who've attacking them. Yeah, cleared that guy out. Taking Tarragona. Oh no, that's not Tarragona. It's the one next to Tarragona. I need to march into Tarragona next. I've had a lot of crashes this morning. And then one when I loaded the save instead of saving. Okay, they've won, but that's a heavy cost. That one just took, yeah. And they closing off that. Nothingnesses. Have a base taken. Most of these aren't worth worrying about. They're just ongoing little scraps. Not bad for that deliberate attack. Oh, damn it. Open that again. Ooh, cruisers again. Doesn't look like they're going to find anything though. Oh no. Two torpedo boats sunk. I'll make that a good turn. Nothing big. But lots and lots of nice little kills. So, ship sunk. Last day. Took out an AK. And then, yeah, took out a good number of these little lighter ships. Yeah, Malaga, these are huge forces now marching out of Malaga. Probably not the Air Force unit. Might need them where I've got the planes. One bug I have got is I can't get these guys out. Because I can't get them to transfer. I do have a fleet there, but it's not loading. It crashes every time I load that. So that's kind of annoying. I've got the level bombers and the Germans. I can't do anything. Right. Let's send these guys north because I want to keep clearing that. Rail line. We push these guys and these guys. I know the rail line doesn't run here, but then I can get them up here. You can run up to there. You guys are playing whack-a-mole. You're on the march. Also playing whack-a-mole. This is a huge swathe of quite densely populated area. that I don't have control over. That's worth a lot. Let's get someone there. Helps if you put that in first. Go clear him. Clear that. You gentlemen. Go clear that. They are pushing back down there. I need to think about. Already given you march orders. Probably marching already if you're there. Don't tend to leave people hanging around in nowhere. Right. You march into that base. March into that base. You march into that base. We're holding along here. That's the Italian armor. You know how desperate things are when the Italian armor is up front. You can march that way. You can march them. Yeah. Orders for everyone important. Actually, oh, you don't have orders yet. Let's go clear that one out. I will kill you off at that pace. Come support. That's a good chunk of yeah, I'm probably gonna have to deal with that. Let's actually change these orders then. Everyone's still following you. There they are now. We'll see, I may have to divert one of these two big stacks that way. The other option, I just keep marching to 276. Yeah, this port I'm about to hopefully it's worth. Valencia's got a couple of quite expensive ones. That's worth a lot. Alcoy looks like it worth a bit random. Cartagena there's worth 20,000. We can start pushing down. Once we've taken Granada, push down the rail line here. Oh, straight in with the cruisers again. You don't see something straight away, it's normally not worth looking at. Like, in today, you should be able to see. Oh, that's the big landing boat group. They got away. Coastal batteries are taking fire, or putting out fire. Not going to hit anything, are you? There's JJ's sister again. Okay, this is my large transport force. That's where all the disengaging is coming from. Oh, they found an AP. Oh, there's JJ's sister. Come on, get her. She's got no defenses. Go, go. No, cowards. Probably out of ammunition, to be honest. Yeah, I think they might be out of ammo. Ooh. Immediately shot down the one plane that's coming for us. We do have fighters there. I'm going to get a mono-wing plane. I'm going to be ecstatic. Doing more damage than we're taking. Yeah, you guys are crushing disappointments. You have to check you get to the because I think you've used all your ammo, but you haven't gone back to base to reload. All this stuff they could be shooting and they're not. And they did a bit of damage to civilians. Well, there's our cargo ship. There's a huge amount of their cargo ship. No attacks. Bad times. Oh, actually, we did just set their destroyer on fire. They have got some ammunition left. They're just saving it for the bigger targets. Yeah, killing a destroyer would be amazing. We really get one or two of those. This isn't the Pacific. Get millions of ground troops. Another great day in Madrid. I might need to rest my guys for a few days. Oh, do that base. And that base. Not doing much. They don't have great forts here. And we've got a much better adjusted AV, so I'm hopeful for that in the next few days. Yep, another base taken. Another base taken. Doing good hits there. And then lose there. Yes, I know. I haven't got the troops to defend everything, have I? Good point. Oh, what are you doing there? Come on. Problem with this war, there's no solid front line. We don't have the troops for solid front line. Right. Yep. Not bad, not bad. They've just shut that guy's supply lines, haven't they? Alright. Ooh, the Republican Air Force raids Oviedo for 10 hours. Okay. The war's getting messy. It's a civil war. There are no heroes in a civil war. So one great thing history will teach you. Yeah. Any revolution or civil war, there are no good guys. It gets brutal. Alright. You go clear that. You try and get to there. We'll move into there. The other best thing I've got to try and clear that supply line there. Start moving back towards the city. Down here. You're still on the march. Hopefully you'll move soon. I don't know if it's just because you're such a big fool. Being very, very slow. We got a ship in there, apparently. Oh, I hope we capture that. Go on a big march. Where's that cruiser fleet? You're here. Yeah, you're going back to... Yeah, you're mostly empty. Ignore the ever-increasing system down. I don't have the option. The moment I put them as into shore to repair, the opposing cruiser pops up. I'm not saying the AI is cheap, but got very good intel. Doing pretty well, doing well. You could clear that guy out. Haven't hit save. Most people are just marching and or engaged in combat, so turn. Yes, we know you've got no ammo. Oh no, they found the lid tard and hit her. Okay. This is a fight now. Okay, she's on fire. But we're low on ammo. Oh, we hit her again. Superstructure hit. Level 1. Leaders are out. Put the fire out. Belt armor hit. Oh, if we had ammo, we'd be killing her. Oh, she's got much ammo though, because she's not firing back much either. Ooh, I said that. Navarro just took a hit, but the Libtard's back on fire. Okay, Navarro's on fire, 1 hit. She took 10 as on fire. She's still out there. She's still burning. We've put out our fire. Martinez has ordered to disengage. That's this Libtard, yeah. Yeah, that was a plong then, wasn't it? Ah, that's what we're after. I'm not sure how much this adds, but it's pretty. Let's put it that way. It's going to be interesting to see, because the air phase is different to the naval phase. You're never going to see like a combined arms. She took 7 more hits. She comes again. I don't like the creeping damage we're taking, but until she's gone. Ooh, another explosion on main deck. We're definitely getting the better of the engagement, as we should with 3 ships, but so we can get more ammunition, is limited what we can do. He's coming back in because we're all quite damaged. Belt armor. Like that clang sound effect. I think 4 more hits, but I don't think anything penetrated. Ooh, we took out with the Banyo and damaged the Wolverine. Filled with the Wolverine. A Wolverine. God, what am I on? Oh, they're in again. Got enough ammo to keep firing, haven't we? Ah, she's bound. Yeah. Oh, she's gone through the straits. She's a big target. Nothing. We lost a CR-32 there. One of our ships took a hit. Yeah, they've got nothing left. They need to get into port. Oh, they've got enough to sink the Hercules, apparently. Okay, no, they're tearing this up now. Maybe they've hit port now. Because they can make it to port, reload and come out in the same day, I guess. Because the naval phase is done like first, then we move on to the air, and then do the air combat. Have a look what they're doing to now. They've just caught an AKL, a couple of AKLs. Probably doesn't take much to sink these troops. Once you watch, never get interested. Get through one important there. Lots of ongoing. Okay. Taking that rail depot as well. Causing good casualties on there. Yeah. Didn't go very well. Oh, we just took Tarragona. 900 casualties, destroyed a unit. Looking good. That's going to be a nice shift of points to us. Come on with the Spaniards. I like the audio thing. It does give you a quick say who just took a base. This is quite quick. I see they took a base there. And yeah, we just lost this base down here. That's some heavy casualties. They just cleaned up that group. Sorry to you, I got overconfident. Oh, grinding combats. So you can just click for most of these because they're just ongoing grinding. Okay, we took some heavy casualties there. Undefended base. They haven't reopened that rail line because we own that base there. Oh. Another good day. Yep, they've reloaded. Excellent. Wish they could have done that in the morning. But beggars cannot be choosers. You know what? Just march on Granada. Can't be bothered with all this mess. Yeah, I've got some good sized forces in the south now. You continue. I'm actually going to pop this cavalry unit. Oh, they've all switched to defend. Right. This fight going on. You're holding that line open. We need him. Most of these guys here are just I don't start losing bases on the line to the battle for me. You're making good now. The one is I still haven't got my head around the smaller hex size. Like everything seems to be zooming around the map. I'm used to War in the Pacific as well. Like moving 10 mile hex could take a week. But obviously, not like that here. You already got a much order. Guys are running low on supplies. Yep, everyone seems to. Aragona is now fine. I'm going to have to spend that. Let's leave the loot depot behind. That's a good chunk of supplies though. No ships. Did I hit save? Can't remember if I hit save. Hit save. Yeah, the Hercules. We got a tanker. I'm definitely winning the sea war. Look at that. 1,000 points up. That'd be crossing a river. Don't really want. Right. This is petering out a little bit. This will be speeding up a little bit. This is holding. That's a good number of troops. Okay. Yeah. Runway too short. Can't do anything about the runway in Cadiz either, can I? I'm expanding. Got engineer units. Airfield space minus 57. Transfer. That worked. Don't know if it's any better. Don't have airfield here. At least we're on the main rail line now and I can try and get them up. Oh, this is working now. This wasn't working before. Those guys I can try. They don't need a runway. Alright. Runway too short still, but Dover has a run. I'll have to do it again tomorrow. Let's roll that turn. Over AK Bell. About to have a bad day. Yeah, one solid hit, two solid hits, she's gone. Over AKL Sun. We've got some actual plane fights going on. We lost the plane. That time. Okay, figuring out how to get my other planes into action. Yeah, I don't know why that even popped up. Oh, my YMS is sunk. Oh, you should think about shipping supplies across the straits. Right, boom. Good hit there. Not bad. Not bad. Breaking through. But they've got guys responding. Is that these guys here? Might be that, might be the guys I put on the bonding. And we just blast our way through there. And there, nice 1,000 casualties to them. Take that. Take that one out. That one. Yep. And we're back to the grinds. Use that base there. That was them attacking us, so yeah, that's fine. The big fleet forces nearby. That's some brutal fighting, but we're coming off a bit meta. Got a base taken. And we lose one. Okay. Just trading empty bases. Fun factor, yeah, pretty high. I do enjoy this type of game. I've been a bit frustrated with crashes. Can't load anything navally. Very annoying. Right, so where do I put those gem bombers? So, yeah, so should be able to transfer you my ship. Right, so I've stuck you somewhere I can't get you out of. Guys in Sevilla. Okay, so why can't I could transfer the other guys by road, but now I've put them there, I can't move them. Yeah. A few bits are a little bit frustrating. I'm not able to move my planes off. I've got planes where there's no runways, basically. Get to somewhere that's runways is becoming problematic. On the other hand, I've got all the guys out of Africa. They're about to start tearing it up. If these guys would like to move. Okay, so you managed to get a supply line going again. You can stop. You want to go for the swampland. Feel that. Yeah, it's nice to have another one of this style game. I mean, they're very deep. I'm still in September, and I'm, what, 10 hours in or so? Probably longer, actually, because this is video 10, I've done 2 streams. About 12 hours in. But still, there's nothing like it to scale. Right, you guys, punch those guys in the face. Deal with that guy. Also check Madrid, wasn't I? What's my cavalry unit? Yes, it was those guys exploiting the gap. Cool, the disruption isn't too bad. We can carry on punching. Gonna step you guys up to a shock attack. Not a bad thing to do at your lunch break, to be fair. I did have stuff like this on in the background. Yeah, I stuff you don't need to watch that much. You want to be listening. Yeah, bit of downtime as well. I'm doing a test, but I can't. I just sit in there. Why you? Yes, this is the difference. I think a lot of other people won't have put the time into War in the Pacific. I've done 2.5 full campaigns of War in the Pacific, and yeah, it's night and day because someone's just picking this up. It's just going to be. I mean, I'm failing around a little bit because I don't know the settings of the troops, but I know the engine. That's a massive setup. A few random bits have changed that are a little odd. Step up here and just get rid of this guy, please. I've actually got Italian tanks, and I'm happy to have tanks, even if they are Italian. Probably the only time in the world you actually want Italian tanks, when you have no other tanks. These guys are being very annoying at the back line here. So we're just going to ignore them. Yes, wherever a new game to come out that I'm just like good at, because it is so similar. Right, down here, I want this rail line open. I'm not sure I can take Madrid, but I'm giving it a good go. Right, we're going to pile into there. You gentlemen are about to smash that base, those guys. Once I take this spear here, and these interconnected base, I have got this rail line running. Right, you go deal with that guy there. Yeah, no, the new engine has got. There's a few odd things, but the got a good number of quality of life improvements there. Like this little overlay I've got minimized up here is almost useless because you can't give group commands through it. You could go, oh yeah, target research, but you can't give move orders. You can't give group. So yeah, I can select all here. It's good for information, but I can get if I'm going to have to get the information through clicking other times. So yeah, just got it minimized, and it's like I thought, oh, that'd be great. I've got all this extra information. It's like do anything, like a dead bit of UI. That's a shame. I mean, hopefully you can fix it. But yeah, if I could just select up here and then just go, yeah, I'll just want to. That'd be so much quicker than have to go through here and like do what I'm doing there. Yeah, it is very odd. I'm not missing anything, am I? I mean, I can see the leader. This is an information panel, but I can't do any orders through. I can cancel the move, set them to leader, use artillery, but I can't tell them to move through here. And yeah, what do we want you? We're pushing on Bilboa, so Bilbo. I don't know. It's worth 26,000. I don't think I'm going to take it easy. Yeah, but you can't create land task forces. Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually looked at it using the naval. What does it do if I click on one of my naval task forces? Sure. Where are my cruisers who are having a good time? There they go. Yeah. Click on this, I can get the land troops, but I can't do the naval. Cavalry unit here. Would you like to move there? Everyone else is more for what's the little group? These guys are mostly packed for strategically move. Very strange. What have I got you to? Anyway. About time to roll another turn. Don't need you here. I'm going to push you along this rail line here. These guys are cut off apart from the sea, and I'm trying my best to cut the sea. Oops, straight into action with the Navy. No, they're not going to find anything. If they don't find anything in the first few seconds, they're not going to find anything. Oops, see, like this, we've found somebody here. LAK. About to have a bad day. Don't waste a torpedo on her. God damn you. He got away. And then got sunk in the next one. That ship called the Wigbert. That's a silly name for a ship. Patrol boat. That's going to get away. It's too fast. The light ship America gets away. Civilian casualties. Lots of civilian casualty. You're not going to hit anything. I'm starting to get the feel of how this engine works as well for reports. What's going to be interesting, what isn't. And don't get it right all the time, but... Alright, more casualties. It's experience every time they do that, isn't it? They'll hit one day. Ooh, this could be a good one. Oh, that's a good size fleet. And 3 fully loaded cruisers coming in, hard and fast. Oh, there goes their formation as they panic. Come on. The range. 10,000. I suppose they're getting closer before they engage, aren't they? I want to repair these ships, but I can't afford to. I only have 3 cruisers. Oh, they got away. Yeah. Oh, report trouble. Excellent. Oh, these guys are right amongst this lot. Go on. Think me some AKLs. We did. We got heavy damage. But no, I'm not going to sit at that screen waiting. Kill. I could sit there waiting, but it just wastes time. You don't know if they're going to find anything or not. I mean, I've got the patience to play these games. I haven't got the patience to wait for every combat simulator to play out. Like, I have something in life. Ooh, that's not. That's going to hurt. Abandoned by crew. Yeah, they're all going down. Right. Another combat attack. Right, the Republicans take a base down there. And brutal fighting going on in the outskirts north of Madrid. They're doing very well there. I need to put some more reserves to properly exploit that. Ooh. Oh, we took that area south. Excellent. That's the outskirts of Madrid. Oh, that was actually Madrid. Well, it's the outskirts now. We've actually just taken Madrid. And lots of civilian casualties. Yeah, WeGo is amazing. Like same with combat mission where you put down your orders and go, ooh, that was a good one as well. It just took heavy casualties. Yeah. We lose one there, but that's fine. Ooh, that's a terrible attack there. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go find much. Right, it's be interesting to see what this does. Let's take a look in port. Yeah, look at the ship sunk. We lost an APC, but we took out so many good ships then. But the main interesting thing now is who owns Madrid. Yes, I own Madrid. Not both Madrids, but that one. Now we can send that all to follow. Then we're just going to cancel move on those three. I don't want to lose the bit I've already taken. Move to there, try and clear him off. It looks like most of their troops fighting in here. They've got command here. Got my supply lines open. Taken that. He's reopened the supply lines here. All looking good. A lot of whack-a-mole going on. I like you can set deliberate attack ahead of time, or you could only move and then attack when you got there. Now you can say what to do when they arrive. Don't forget about them. This is a little bit worrying. Got a good number of troops to hope for you. You are. Thoughts too. Right. Got a good number of troops in here. Everyone shock attack. And then we'll put a couple of units into reserve. No, I've just taken Madrid. I've taken like part of Madrid. I've just taken Madrid proper. But I've also got Madrid barrages here to take. So we'll see what happens when I hit and turn. I don't want the game to end. My Navy's been slaughtering everyone, Bubba. Good day for the Navy. whenever we move out, they can retreat into hexes you've already taken. This is a big city. I can kind of understand it. If it covers more than 5 square miles, then you are going to have to break it up into chunks, aren't you? Limited the engine. What I like though is that he's put all the stuff from France in there, all the way to Bourges and stuff like that. Like, are we going to use this chunk of the map? No. Is it probably there for a later game? Yeah. Is he the type of person who's probably made the entire map of Europe? Probably. We know how these people work. But yeah, there's like another 40, like 4 times the size of the map that we're now using in this game. Is it worth taking you out? Probably. Especially with the artillery there as well. Right. Transfer base. I can move these guys up. Here we go. We can transfer these guys up to Cordoba now. Maybe it just took a couple of days for them to get there. Have you guys strategic move Cordoba as well. Get these guys on the front line. That means we should get some air power. There we are. Can't use bombs because they're always too short, but we are expanding them. Ooh. Next game. I could just say I want more war in position. 1940 France? We got war in the West. We haven't got anything really war in like that part of it either. Go from March to there. Also, I thought I told you to that pace. Alright. Did I save? Probably not. Already had about 5 crashes. Yeah, something like that would be interesting. Like War in the East does that. Doing War in the East at this scale, I don't think I'm brave enough for that. But the war in France was a relatively short operation that could do well day by day. Wouldn't need the naval. Battle of Britain. I think the engine would do the Battle of Britain pretty well. But again, that would be a very short time frame. Yeah. What other unknown wars are there? Poland? Why am I watching these guys? They're not doing nothing. Poland again, like 6 weeks. I think you want something that's like grand enough. Ooh, that's good. Look at that. Bunch more AKs. Those are AK follow-on AKs as well. I think there's quite a lot of areas that are short that you could do day by day. Those could also be DLCs, yeah. Or cheaper price games. Because, yeah, you look at this is like a massive 4-year war. But the area is fairly limited. Vietnam could also be interesting going forwards, like jumping out the Second World War. North Africa, yes. Because, let's face it, again. Most of North Africa is already on, half of North Africa is already on this map. Oof, 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 oof. Turkey gallery. Oh, there's so many ships there. So many ships. Yeah, we got 1, 2. Oh man, they're having a bad day. This is a lot of their forces. They're pushing a lot of ships here with no defences. Come on. But yeah, the day by day is the interesting bit. You want something that's had constant fighting, but the scale isn't too overwhelming troop-wise. Come on. I'm going to have to skip, aren't you? Because you're catching up. Oh, they've gone to broadsides. Come on, fire. No. It is a limit for the engine, how long it will run combat for. Yeah. They're all damaged and running away. But yeah, I think a lot of that is like my ships as well are hanging around. No, nothing much happening there. And then we go straight up to here where we're causing huge casualty. We're exploiting the Madrid intrusion. That's what helps as well. With one guy, you know you're going to win. Oh, we just cleared out north of Madrid. They took heavy casualties there. Yeah, not bad. Managed to move into there. We're starting to beat them down. Yeah, the Italians do. Just being there cause problems. Italy is in a very strong place to control the Mediterranean. Like Rome was a thing. You're pretty much central. Ooh, they didn't like that. They lost 400 men there. And we've just taken that. Right. Yep, that's another bit of the rail line opened up. Awesome. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, see, we just lost heavily there. Bad. Yep. Oops, I'm pushed back there. Yeah, they're definitely strong. They've got like the north and the south, west, east. But I'm strong northwest, southwest. Around Madrid as well. Right, the game doesn't seem to have automatically ended. Good. I only read that in the manual, so I don't know how true. Have a look at what we sank last turn. Look at that, it's beautiful. Those are all expensive AKs. We are ruling the seas here. Yeah, if you look at Africa, it's modelled up to what, shorter trip. Yeah. Algiers is up into Algeria. And it would be an interesting one because you would still have ships because everyone was shipping in like supplies. So like the Battle of Malta was a major thing. guys just do not want to get into combat, do you? No idea what's up. You're still marching to it. But yeah, that was a bad day for their shipping. This is about to be a bad day for their troops. You can. I'm so confident you can go into reserve. Yeah. Afra. I'm making Babylon 5 references. Right, so what I can do now is I can plough these troops into there, leaving behind the U, and one other U to keep lines open. We don't want to lose bases we fought hard for. Change you to Alright, you've just slaughtered your way through there. Let's see if we can push them back. So I don't see why the game should finish when you take Madrid. Oh, you're going the long way around. For now. Let's send you some support. That's a lot of troops we got in there. Taking replacement. Yeah, though. Got 6 kills and 1 loss, though. But yeah, I'll play any of these games they make. I've had to dilute my combat power a fair bit. That's what I'm trying to think. Oops. Oh, no. That's what we should be punching in the face. That big old fool. Guys here with my other army unit. I'm going to go back to these guys in a second. Great line, please. Look at that picture. Oh, they've just strapped armor onto a truck. They called it a tank. It's so cute. Like the concrete things they made for the Home Guard, where they just took a truck and stuck a concrete bunker on the back and go, yeah, we'll just puncture the tires and use the bunker. All right. You guys here are sitting around doing now, by the looks of it. Then we'll take some of the logistic guys, have them hold back a bit. Go to the base. I love stuff like that when you improvised armored vehicles and stuff like that. Because you can tell people are desperate. Yeah. Like, it's early in the war. You haven't got the production lines going yet. Leave us alone. Right, I seem to be containing this at least. Let's get you up to support. Get you garrisoning there. You can come out to garrison there. Then I'll at least have a front line that they'll have to fight through. Not much supplies here. So let's whack you in the shipyard. Interesting, I can't put everyone in the ship. Nice. Let's take you. Tangier. There's a few more supplies that I want to ship across. Malaga's okay. What I need to be doing is remembering I have like bases here. Go on 2 days, but these 2 AKs would be going porting supplies. Got the base up here. Let's give it a risk. Let's get some, see if we can get supplies to Tarragona. Because these guys have got a bit of a lengthy supply line. A little bit worried. Down here. No troops left here. But you've got a good chunk of supplies, so we go supplies. And have you make a run for, yeah. Got off map here, a couple of landing boats that aren't going to do good. And kill there somewhere. Got a tanker. Export all into another light cruiser. Right, those two. That time, bunch of landing boats and AKL. What the hell did I say? Loop class. Like, I've just seen the time. I should do one more turn. I have to call. That 2.5 hours disappeared. Probably got some grumpy cats downstairs. And when you got Maine Coons, you get grumpy cats. Why haven't tried to bash away for the doors yet? My wife must be up. Oop. LCIPB stunk. They're damaged, but they're doing their job. There'll be tales told of these battered ships that like, just cut the nationalists, the Republican supply line. We battered free is just going to be the title. They're doing their job. They're doing their job. No, they don't like bombers. There we go. One hit, just obliterate. Sunk. More ships going down. Yeah, this thing, they're going down. The field of beasts have been less of a scary than I thought. I used to get good work out of them. One Pacific. Ooh. That breaks them. Boom, doom, to do. Like I've got to wait for them to invent good planes at this point. This is the testing ground, isn't it? Everyone's sending out their military weapons. It's like Ukraine at the moment. All the other guys are using it to test out weaponry in combat situations and get an idea how it works. Get some experience. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, okay. That area could be going a lot worse. With casualties in. We haven't taken it, but we did a good hit there. Yeah, the battle for Madrid is going well. Ooh, look at that. Mostly retreats, but good 1,000 casualties, 88 units destroyed. Take a bit there. Yeah. All good. Good. Smash them out of the way as well. Yeah. They counterattacked and lost even more men. They did not. They built that counterattack on the forces they had in there before, didn't they? Yeah. Oh, no. I'd like to leave at least 20 years before a war game in a situation, otherwise it's... Yeah. Although Shock Force, Black Sea, sorry, it's basically war in Ukraine. I have to feel sorry for the Battlefront devs, because they did that in Syria, and then they did it in Ukraine, and they stopped making modern war games. I think they did them for contracts, though. Yeah, the only difference with Ukraine, though, is they actually underestimated the rebuild the Ukrainians did. I remember watching a video, and it was a tank ambush, an exact place as a tank ambush in Black Seas. The only difference is they had much longer range missiles. It was scary. Yeah. Okay, no, that was us reversing that. And they're trying to wipe us out there. We pulse attack there. Lose a base. But yeah, overall, going pretty well. Non-intervention Spain, a useless conference. Yeah, so basically the fascists and Soviets didn't... Everyone else goes, we're not going to get involved, and the fascists and Soviets goes, we're still going to get... Right. I should probably end that there. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and we'll be back with another video